you know what? You being the sound guy, you should be paying attention to what's going on stage, because there's been many times I'm on stage but the mic don't work or something, and I turn around to look at the sound man and he's on his phone or he's talking to somebody. I'm like,
Colton.
I'm like, yo, man, pay attention. Like,
hey, but that's why a lot of folks now roll with their own guys, so that they don't got to deal with that. Because like when you're using somebody that's, you know, in-house for their venue, you might get that. Yeah. He might not be superficial. I mean, proficial. You know what I'm saying? He might be that guy, like he's dialing it in and then forgetting, and he's looking on his phone, texting his girlfriend. Hey, I'm like doing Psycho Leezy's sound right now. What you think about that? Punk. Mike comes. You know what I'm saying?
Like being official.
Yeah. Oh my God. So that's why you got to sort of like. That's why most cats, if they can. You know, if they're making enough of the bag that they could take their own sound guy, they take them so they don't have those issues.
And usually those groups, their fucking sounds is amazing.
And yeah, and if you get a mistake, you ain't really hard on him, because you already know it's like, okay, well, this is our guy, and he's usually on the one. So you would ask him, instead of getting mad, you'd just be like, hey, what happened right there? Oh man, this or that, and blah blah blah, and you'd talk it out, as opposed to it being a stranger, and they, you know. Because when it's a stranger, you feel like you're doing this on purpose, and they're really not. It's either that they're not fully pro, or they just don't have the experience to troubleshoot, problem solve when something happens and they panic. Because there's guys that know exactly what to do and stay calm in the moment, and they get it back running. And then there's the guys that straight up panic, and they don't work well under. Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah,
you know, and yeah, there's plenty of those type of guys that are working, because if you got a guy who's producing the show, he don't have a like huge budget. He's putting his homies on, not pros. Oh yeah, well, my homie knows how to do this, and he does, but he doesn't.
Get a microphone thrown at him.
Get a microphone thrown at him.
Yeah, but overall, the whole thing was a pretty dope event. Being there for the whole time. Seeing 50 perform every basically hit that we grew up listening to, and just seeing the people that he brought out.
How'd he sound live?
It was crazy. He sounded good.
Good.
Oh, because I remember seeing him at High Times, man. His voice cracked and he didn't really know how to perform. But this one, like you could tell, like on the singing parts, like 21 Questions, like he, like you know, it wasn't. But when it came to his verses and his rapping, he was pretty much there.